Hey, welcome back. This is Jay Barino, and I am playing Starcraft Mass Recall, a Starcraft Brood War remake in Starcraft 2. This mission, the Dark Templar, I believe we're fighting Protoss again, which I look forward to, and I think we still have Kerrigan as a hero.
Do you feel that, Cerberus? The Protoss are here, on Char. They have been for some time, hiding. Protoss Commander, it was folly of you to come here, for I am Kerrigan, and I am Queen of the Zerg.
I know of you well, O Queen of the Zerg, for we have met before. I am Tassadar of the Templar. I remember your selfless exploits, defending humanity from the Zerg. Unfortunate it is to see that one who was once so honorable and full of life would succumb to the twisted wiles of the Overmind.
Do not presume to judge me, Templar. You'll find my powers to be more than a match for yours. In fact, I sense that your vaunted power has diminished since last we met.
Mayhap, O Queen. Or is it only that I need not flaunt my power in such an infantile test of will?
Foolish Templar. Prepare your defenses. I will come for you soon.
Sick burn, Tassadar. Sick burn. Protoss forward base. I have a feeling... yes, this is definitely a murder everything mission. I also know that by the end of this mission, I need to get Overlord drops. That's one thing. I'll get into that later.
Kerrigan, I sense something strange about this Templar. Perhaps you should reconsider your attack.
For the last time, Zaz, you question my motives and authority at your own peril.
You dare threaten a Cerebrate? You'll be the doom of us all.
Oh, I dare. Alright, so... there's definitely not a ramp over here, right? Yeah. So you have 2 ramps into your base. I'm going into this mission blind, though I do remember it a decent amount from the original. There's an expansion over in this area that I'm going to try and take. There's no ramps into it, though, so you need to drop. Overlord drops are definitely a thing you want anyway, because eventually, at the very end, Tassadar wants to duel you on a center island that you can't get to. And if you didn't get Overlord speed until that point, well, then you have to wait for like a good 3 to 4 minutes while you slowly research it and then carry Kerrigan over there. Let's make sure we get that first. I think I want to try out Lurkers this mission, too. They're good for defense, and I believe this is the first mission where you have Reavers fielded against you, and that's real bad news, because those can outrange your sunken colonies and just cut through your defenses really quick. And if you have balled-up units like Zerglings and Hydralisks, one Reaver shot will just decimate your army. You probably saw in Mission 2, I noticed a Reaver was like at the top of a ramp. When I noticed it, I turned around to run, and one of the Scarabs that it shoots hit me and killed like 5 Hydralisks immediately. So I want to avoid that. One thing about these missions is when I'm going in blind like this is you have to find that happy medium of when to start building defense. Like how long can you kind of wait before you start building defense? So I do notice this is kind of a problem. It's not really a problem, but I just want to point it out. Is that Kerrigan has no health bar that appears. And I don't know if maybe it's only because I have my health bars set to only show when things take damage, and maybe that's just not conducive with her unit model. But yeah, her health bar is gone, even though she's at 241 health, so I need to keep a close eye on that to make sure she doesn't die. I do have Guardians this mission, and Guardians are very, 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 very good. They're long range. They can't attack air, though, so if you make Guardians, you need Hydralisks or Mutalisks to back them up. So if I can take a quick expansion somewhere else and get a second gas, then I can go get, 6 to 8 Guardians backed up by Mutalisks to kill scouts. Ground units in general probably just won't be the best option, only because if they're Reavers, then they'll kill Hydralisks so quick that, I don't know, I just don't think it'd be worth it. Maybe I should be building these closer down, further down. Oh well, let's see, Carapace, deciding if I'm going to rush into Mutalisk Guardian, then I don't know if I want to bother with some of these upgrades. I do just want to rush into Overlord drops because I want to take this base over here. So let's go check out what's over there. I mean, getting the +1 missile attack at least is good, just to defend with Hydralisks. Alright, it doesn't look like the Protoss have buildings over here. I remember this expansion was really annoying because the edge of the map is, like, here. You see where I can't click any further up, so you can't really build a hatchery up. You have to build it over here. It's really stupid, but that's just the way the original map was. Okay, Overlord, Ventral Sex. Let's rush to. Let's keep getting drones. And let's get another Overlord, because we're coming up on
Yes, Cerebrate.
getting supply blocked here after I get the second sunken colony. So these Guardians will be good to... These Guardians will be helpful to defend against Reavers. We want to prioritize those. Guardians don't die. Alright, get in here. Oh, Kerrigan. Cloak can get in there. Okay, so this is good. My sunken colonies are taking the damage, and they're pretty cheap, so that's exactly what I want to happen. I really got to be careful with Kerrigan. She has Psionic Storm now after completing that last mission, which is real cool. Real cool. Let's get my 2 Overlords. I want to research Lurker Tech so that I can use them for defense, and Lurkers are awesome. So as the Protoss come up this ramp, they'll just run over a bunch of Lurkers and get murdered, and that's my goal. I mean, to murder them, of course, but... I guess, we want the Sunkens to be a little further back, because the Reavers will have to crawl up the ramp to shoot them. If I build them right here, then the Reavers can shoot from down here. I want them up here so that I put Lurkers on this ramp, they walk over the Lurkers, and die. This is all on the assumption, though, that Protoss will not be sending observers. So, we'll see about that. Let's build one over here. We want to keep them a little separate so that the Reaver Scarab damage don't hit all of them at once. Alright, and those missile attacks will help with the Lurkers. We want to get Overlord speed. In fact, we want all the Overlord upgrades because they're very helpful. Still making a lot of drones. I really need another hatchery. And I don't know whether I want to build it here or wait till the second one over here, but I can't build units out of that one. Also, I'm going to be honest, I don't actually know if the Protoss will drop on this one. That's one thing I don't remember, so I guess I'll just chance it. Slowly move my Overlord over there as I wait for Overlord speed, but I need to start. Let's build these Lurkers. These Lurkers are real good. By the time that Overlord gets over there, I should have enough money to make 2 hatcheries, so I'm going to go ahead and make my second hatchery here, because I really need the larva. Oh, Lurkers. And I'm assuming they use the Lurker models from the Heart of the Swarm, so I'm very excited about that. Okay, so let's spread these out a little bit, because I don't want Reavers killing them too much. Okay. So hopefully that Scarabs won't be able to hit these. These seem like they'd be far enough apart, but, you know, who really knows, right? Okay. Alright, Overlord, drop your load. Big question is, where can I build the hatchery? If I can make the hatchery right here... Oh, I can't... Oh, okay. This actually isn't bad. This is still better than the way the original was. It was like you had to build it, like, over here. I don't know what kind of defense I'll need up here. I'll get some sunken colonies and maybe carry some Hydralisks / Lurkers over. I really need to start getting some more units for defense at least. Let's get the level 2 missile attacks. I'm short on minerals. That's why I really need this up and coming. Let's keep making drones so that I can carry some more over to this base. I'm not going to hotkey this hatchery because I don't want to be building units out of it. Okay, they must have observers because they can see my Lurkers. Sunken colony. Let's get these guys up here. Yes, they have observers. There's the Reaver. Let's storm. Let's cloak and get on these, There we go. Okay. So, yes, they did have observers. We need to be careful of that. They killed some of my Lurkers. You know, womp womp. Let's get a spore colony here. Let's build more drones. carry more over to my second base, which is just about finishing. And since this hatchery can't make drones that quickly, that's why I'm ferrying some over as well. Let's make our spire. We want to make some hydralisks for defense here, and maybe more lurkers. Let's make a spore crawler here so that I can see. So I'll be able to see the observers as they come over. I don't know if I'm going to worry about Overlord or Hydralisk upgrades right now. Can't hurt to have a couple sunken colonies here. Let's move this Overlord back. Actually, let's leave that Overlord there for detection in case I need it. And more drones, more drones. More lurkers, because they're real cool. Now I really need to start saving my gas. I did start my spire. You need to make a hive in order to make guardians, so we need a queen's nest.
The hive cluster is under attack.
That is quite a lot of scouts. Kerrigan, let us storm them. She cannot attack air, unfortunately. Let's double storm them. Okay, well, get in here. Lurkers, let's bury you. Okay, so that's why we need a decent amount of Mutalisks, because, Lord, I don't want to be dealing with... let's get a second Spire for upgrades. I don't want to be dealing with that amount of scouts killing my Guardians after I spend so much money. Okay, so I'm making... I need more Spore colonies. If they're sending that amount of scouts at me. It seems like Psionic Storm's real helpful, but that's assuming that I have enough enough energy to use it more than once. Okay, let's get my hive. Once this hive's done, hopefully this spire should be done. How long is this? 103 and only 60. Okay, well, it'll be close. That's fine. Then we can start my greater spire. These lurkers are going to be helping with defense. Let's get 2 more spore crawlers. And, okay, we need overlords. That's what we need. So I just queued up a ton of overlords, way more than I need, but then hopefully I won't need any more. So let's keep this guy over here. It seems like they're leaving my second expansion alone, which is nice. The thing is, if they do come for it, I got nothing, right? I don't want to make more lurkers because they're 100 gas, and I need to be saving my gas for... I really need to be saving my gas for Guardians. Okay, so here comes my Greater Spire. And I've got my upgrades queued up. Let's start... Now we can start with the Mutalisks. I wonder if... I mean, mass Mutalisks would also be a good option for this map. Like, just all Mutalisks. You gotta watch out for Archons, because their splash damage can kill you. But, other than that... we definitely want to get another hatchery. Queens we're not going to bother with. Queens are a good counter to Reavers, but you need to get the spawn broodlings, because you can shoot the Reavers with the spawn broodlings and it's an instant kill on them. Who cares about the 2 broodlings that spawn? They'll die instantly, they don't really help. But you really do want that... really do want the instant kill on the Reavers. Alright, things are going okay.
Mineral field depleted.
We can get more colonies. I think this is okay for defense right now. Once this Greater Spire is done, we can start making Guardians, though they are expensive. We've got good gas income now.
Mineral field.
Let's scout out down here. I believe that there's a base just south of us that we can take. And it's just north of the Protoss base that we need to be killing. Well, let's get some more drones. Let's start our next upgrades.
Evolution complete.
Yeah, so once I get enough Mutalisks, I'll clear this out and take that base, and... Well, I don't know if maybe I just want to save my money. And, because maybe trying to hold on to that base will be tough enough that it's not worth... Alright, where's the observer? Okay, it's there. Kill the observer! Alright. Okay, scouts just do so much damage against Mutalisks and Guardians. That's why this might be a little tough. let's... I was going to say let's remake our lurkers, but I'm not going to. Let's make these guys into guardians, and then queue up just a bunch more mutalisks. I'm definitely doing mutalisk guardian this match. And then keep hydralisks for defense. Let's get the hydralisk attack range when we can afford it. And we can't. I think 6 guardians is good for now, and then with enough mutalisks to back them up to take this base, because I don't know if there's gas here, but if there is, I really want it. Defense is okay. Cannot find placement position. For what? Okay, so I'm just going to have the mutalisks follow my guardians, come down here and attack this, clear it out. This base seems fine. I'm really glad that they're leaving it alone and not sending 8 million scouts at it. But just in case, the question is, where would the scouts come from if they came at me? So let's just make some colonies and more drones. Guardians do so much damage versus ground. It's wonderful. There's a Reaver. Fuck you, Reaver. There is a gas here. Is there a ramp to get up here? Is this a ramp? I can't tell. I don't think so. So it looks like there's no way I have to drop up here because this is also an island. So it seems like they're really, really focused on getting you, making sure you get Overlord drops early. Which is smart because you need them to finish the mission. But I already have it, so Yahoo for me. Okay, so come down here. We want to build here. I don't know what kind of attacks we're going to be facing at that base, but it seems like most of them are coming to my main base. For now, that could change. My memory of what they attack when is not that good for this mission. I don't know, like, if you build here, then they'll attack it, because I seemed a little confused about this one, too. It seems like those scout attacks they send at you are rough enough that you want to be careful of them. Alright, this is a good spot. I'd rather build closer to the gas than the minerals. What would probably be smart is to make some more hydralisks for defense, and then I can ferry some over here as well. Okay, so mutalisks. Come up out of this hatchery. These two hatcheries are kind of oddballs because I don't want to build out of them because they're on islands. But oh well. Let's build my extractor. We're gonna need more overlords soon as well. Yep, they're pissed. It seems like it was just because they could see up there. And you know what? I bet they have an observer here, and that's how they could see up that ramp. They are attacking me, but with this amount of guardians, I'm really not scared. Do I still have... I don't have an overlord there anymore. Alright, guardians, get in there. My poor lurkers. I guess I could be trying to focus those stupid observers first, but I seem to be doing okay. Kill these reavers before they get attacks off, please. Thank you. You guys stay back. Okay. So let's bring these hydralisks over here and check for observers, because that's how they can see up this ramp. Okay. And more mutalisks. The thing is, I think I'm going to go more mutalisks than I am going to go guardians, just because guardians... You know what? They saw it with the observer that they were attacking me with, that's all. That's stupid me. Okay. More overlords, so I don't get supply blocked. And then we'll get our Carapace level 3, and by that time we should be ready to move out. How many guardians do I have? I have 6. Let's get 4 more. My question is, since I'm morphing it with a hurt cocoon, will the guardian be hurt once it hatches? Hopefully not. Alright, we want guys on gas here for sure. So the problem is when they attack, they're going to be able to see up here. So this is where most of the attacks are going to come from. So let's get the rest of my hydralisks. Not the rest, but some more of my hydralisks over there. Kerrigan, you stay back. Let's make a couple more just for good measure. Another lurker. More hydralisks. Okay. So hopefully I'm playing this one okay. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Because who knows, out of nowhere they're going to send, you know, 80 scouts here or here, ruin my income, and stop me from finishing the mission. So hopefully that just won't happen. Oh, look! Pull back, just for now, pull back. Make that spore crawler and attack it. Focus fire. Focus fire. What are you doing? You're stuck? Hydralisks. Build colonies. Quickly, quickly. Maybe they'll just attack the hatchery and it's, you know, they don't do a lot of damage to it, so. I love how that's just exactly what happened, was they attacked with a bunch of scouts. You know why I had a problem there is because I didn't have the attack range. The Hydralisks were getting kind of stuck on each other. Okay, let's load some more Hydralisks up. Cool, so we've got my scouts finished, or my spores finished. Not in the most ideal of places, though, because it seems like they attack from down here. But that's okay. I still have my gas income, and that's all I really need. Let's get some more overlords, just to have them get up to 200, and a bunch more mutalisks. I think we're about set to sweep the map. So we've got Protoss all down the bottom here and up the right side. So, okay, more drones here. Let's make one more colony here. The key is, if I can get the scouts to get drawn into attacking one colony, then they'll be in range of the rest back here. So it'll like kind of draw their aggro into the main group that I built up here where I had to build them to defend, as opposed to sitting here and killing my hatchery or something. Kind of like kiting. I pretty much can kite with the Hydralisks. So these guys are stuck in Guardian Morphs, and you know why? I bet it's because there's not room for their animation to finish. Oh, I was right! Wild guess, but cool. You know what? Let's make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more Guardians. That way I have 2 full lines of them, just because that makes me feel nice. And I definitely have enough Mutalisks, I think, to defend from scouts, but I can afford more. Yes, I can. It's just the gas, but that's fine. My timer is stuck on 0. I'm just noticing this now, and I bet the last mission on the Amerigo where it said that I had 0-0 for my total time, I bet that's what was happening. So just a heads up to if any map makers are watching, that's a thing that's happening where the timer's stuck. And then the end time also doesn't compute. Alright, so it's time to make this happen. Let's see, we've got 16 Guardians and 25 Mutalisks. So here we go, real slow. Let's hotkey my attack group as 1. My Mutalisks is 2. What I meant to do was Guardians 1, Mutalisks 2, and we're just going to have the Mutalisks follow, because I don't want them running in first. I just want to use them to pick off... I just want them to pick off air units that are killing my Guardians. Maybe there isn't a I thought there was a Protoss base down here. Alright, so we're repelling their attack before they can get to my base, so this is good. Sure, let those zealots attack, they'll be fine. Because I do still have a couple lurkers. I think I have one unburrowed one, don't I? Yes, I do. Alright, Mutalisks. Man, just the Mutalisks alone could probably do this. They do so much damage. Here's a shield battery. That's cool that these are back in the game. And I read in the Team Liquid form that you can auto-cast with them, which makes me so happy. Because I never really use them that much. But the fact that you can use auto-cast with them is really cool. It's just their utility kind of runs short because they, the amount of shields they recharge is based on the energy that they have, and it goes down really, really fast. But I think just if you can auto-cast with them, that's just fantastic. So I must have been thinking of another mission. I actually think I'm thinking of the next mission, where the main Protoss base is in the bottom left. But that's fine. Let's just push in here and finish up this Protoss base. I wonder if there's going to be any carriers. So I have to say, the hard difficulty, they're not kidding around, it is hard. The hard difficulty, in my opinion, isn't coming from the attacks, because these bases aren't that heavily defended. What's really difficult is the attacks that they send at you. They're early, and they're very large. Like, those first 2 attacks probably could have killed me if I wasn't slightly prepared, like with lurkers or something. And I shouldn't even be able to have lurkers, it's just because I have the fun Brood War tech turned on. Should be okay here, because I paired. And let's make sure that these Guardians up here aren't getting killed. Have I lost? I lost one Guardian so far. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on up here, but those Dragoons seem confused. Exterminate the Protoss intruders. So many Mutalisks, and they're 3-3. Alright, let's just attack with the Mutalisks. I'm tired of waiting. I want to keep them... I haven't seen any Archons either, which is good, because those could probably really hurt my Mutalisks pretty quick. Reaver, I hate you, so I'm going to focus you down. Hate Reavers. I hate Reavers more than I hate tanks, because tanks you can kind of bait. At least you can bait the tanks, because they have to unsiege and siege to move. So you can move out of range of them, they'll unsiege your movement and kill them, right? Alright, Guardians keep moving up. Let's kill this starport so it stops making fucking scouts. Alright, scout threat eliminated. Maybe. Assuming they don't have another one. Okay. Man, Guardians do so much damage. 26 damage to ground. And they've got a long range, too, which is just so nice. And they've got some durability on them. They have 2 base armor. Plus, I mean, now they have 5. Alright, so we cleaned out one Protoss base entirely. So if this is anything like, what was it, New Gettysburg, I fully anticipate a probe to come down here and just, you know, make some pylons just to piss me off. So, here's the true test of accuracy for the map makers. I don't believe the Protoss did this in the original, I don't think they did that in the original version of this map. They did it on New Gettysburg, but not this one. So, if I can complete this mission without the Protoss trying to rebuild that whole base, a tip of my hat to you, sir. Okay. Where's the rest? I think there's a small base up here that I probably could have taken a lot earlier. Yeah, this would have been a nice expansion to take too, but it's accessible via ground, and who knows if they would have started attacking up here instead. Man, using only air attacks against Protoss is so nice because Reavers are just dicks. Just huge dicks. Alright. In fact, I'm focusing them down. This should be the last building.
Where are you, Tassadar? Do your underlings always do your fighting for you?
This shall be our battleground, O Queen. Face me here, and I will defeat you myself.
Okay, so this is where you need the Overlord drops. Bring Kerrigan to Tassadar's challenge alone. Here's Kerrigan, she's all healed up again. Also, you saw the, what am I thinking? The subtitles for Kerrigan's dialogue right there. Looks like there was an undefined object. So let's drop her here. We got to get the Overlord out of there for it to be considered her being alone. I also read there might be a glitch for this island where Kerrigan can die if, like, the end cutscene is running and then she gets killed. I think they fixed that for the Heart of the Swarm version, but we'll see. The Protoss are still attacking me. Where are they getting these units from? There's Tassadar. Right, let's get the Overlord out of here. Got this cleaned up. Alright, here we go.
What is it now?
Ensnare.
Bold move.
Well, that was incredibly easy.
An illusion? Are you afraid to face me, Templar?
So long as you continue to be so predictable, O Queen, I need not face you at all. You are your own worst enemy.
That view of my base and Kerrigan on that island is so cool. Oh, that's awesome. So, Tassadar tricked him, but joke's on him, I murdered his entire army and base. Haha! Lapse time 0, I pointed that out earlier. No big deal. Anyway, fun mission. This has been Jay Barino, and I will see you next time. Bye.